Isn't this just the cutest little Easter basket? I'm going to show you how to make this grass also. Hello everyone, welcome to sunnydaystamping.com. I'm Julie Baca and I cannot wait to show you how to make these cute little baskets. They're going to be perfect for Easter, but honestly change the paper and it can be for like any holiday that you want to add something super cute into a basket. These are so much easier than you think, so stick with me. And also, like, these are my prototypes. Like, I took 6x6-inch piece of just printer paper out of my recycle bin and gave it a try. It only took me 2 tries, and then the third time I'm like, I got this, and used the pretty paper. So let's get started. To make the Easter basket, you just need a 6x6 piece of double-sided paper, but you want this to match whatever you're going to put on the front if you choose to put something on the front. So let me show you what I did. So I chose the Storybook Friends bundle along with the 2 pattern papers that go with it. And there are 3 ways, actually 4 ways that you can decorate these baskets. You can stamp and color in these cute little images, and the dies cut them all out. These dies can also be used to cut the images out of the designer series paper. These coordinate with the Storybook Moments designer series paper, and they're going to cut out a lot of these bunnies on here, which are just beautifully illustrated. That same designer series paper pack comes with these cutouts. So these are perfect for just quick and easy, pop this out and put it on your basket. And that is what we're going to use. We're going to pick out that one. And the last way is to just make a tag to put on the basket, and I'm going to show you that as well. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Just grab a scrap. You can use basic white. I'm going to use basic beige because the colors in this paper are kind of more muted, so this is going to work out great. Now, you can see I'm just stamping on a piece of scrap, and this is one of the best ways to do that when you don't want to have to measure. Just stamp along the corner of your scrap piece, and now take your paper trimmer and trim it off. So now I'll just throw that in my paper trimmer, trim that off, and I don't have to measure anything. And then I'm going to just use my little 1/8-inch hole punch. This is from the hole punch assortment that is brand new. And now I'm just going to grab some linen thread, and we're just going to tie this on our basket when we are done. So let's make that basket. Now this designer series paper is also in that suite. It's called Timeless Plaid, and it just coordinates perfectly, but I'm using it on purpose because it's going to be very easy because of the geometric pattern for you to see how to fold this. So take your 6x6 piece of paper and decide which side that you want facing out on your basket. And we're going to put that towards the table, and we're going to fold it in half on the diagonal. Use your bone folder between each step so that you have a nice crease. And the more exact you are, the better. Although I did not do perfectly on these, and they turned out great also. Now you're going to take the bottom and you're going to fold it up at about 1/4 inch. I'm eyeballing it, but if you want to use your grid paper or something, you can definitely do that. Now we're going to fold this up again, just folding it on top of itself. Now we're going to take this, we're going to open it up, and we're going to have the side that we want on the inside of our basket facing us. And we're going to fold along those score lines so that it looks like this. And I can't explain it. I'm just going to show you. There we go. So it looks like that. Take your bone folder and moosh that down. Now you're going to take this corner and tuck it under here, making sure the point is at the fold line under there. But more importantly, we want this triangle to be nice and square. We want this parallel. So that's why I chose this geometric pattern, so I could show you. You can see that that is lined up perfectly on the paper there. I'm going to do the same to this side. Now you might find it easier to turn your paper around, and it really is, but I'm trying to keep my paper all in the same direction just for demonstration purposes. Now you can start and stop this video while you're making yours. Also on the project sheet, this got emailed out to my email subscribers this morning. I've got like a photograph of what each position looks like after the fold. So hopefully that helps you out too. If you aren't on my email list, this is free for the first week before it goes to my tutorial store. So go ahead and sign up. The link is in the description below. Now you can't really tell on camera, or maybe you can. Do you see that score line there? What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this line and fold it to the center fold there. Make sure it's nice and straight. Then you're gonna repeat on this side. If you are someone who watches my channel a lot, and please give me a like on my videos. It helps me out so much and I appreciate it. So now we kind of got like a hot dog situation going on here. So now we're going to fold in this side, and what we're doing is we're going to line up the line of the diagonal line. Let me stop using words and just bring this up to here so you can see. Do you see how the V here is going to match the angles of that V there? And now we're going to go ahead and use your bone folder. Now open this up and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then open that up. You're just kind of creasing it ahead of time. So go back to the hot dog, and now what we're going to do is fold these in at an angle. Kind of like you're making a paper airplane, just kind of folding those in. I'm going to do this on all four sides here. Like that. Now this is not true origami and I don't care, but because I am using glue, it's going to be so much easier to get these to stick down. So you don't need much, just right in these areas here. And now you can go ahead and just fold them all in. It'll be real easy to fold them, and just hold this here until they are nice and stuck. And I mean nice and stuck. You guys know how impatient I am. Well, I am just going to sit here for a while. We'll see if I waited long enough. And you'll know, because when you open this, if this pops off, you got to wait longer. Let me see. Oh yeah, see, everything stayed intact. So this is the inside of our basket. And so now you're just going to kind of shape this. Oh, see how that popped open? Yep, I got to go back and I got to be patient and wait longer. All right, now we'll try it. So then you just kind of open this up. And there's the inside of our basket. I kind of conditioned these to be in a rounded situation so that we can, this is like the coolest part. Check this out. We're going to slide in this into that side. And look how the patterns match up perfectly. And we actually don't need glue for that. And that is the handle. And now it's kind of like in a weird shape. So now you just kind of make it more round like that. Is that the cutest? And that did not take us long at all. And I'm telling you, you get faster and faster as you go. Now, you can see mine is a little misshapen and kind of like, oh, well, it's just going to be filled with candy. So, but you can go inside here and you'll be able to feel where you can press along those fold lines so that they're more even. I'm going to turn it on this side. You see how that's rounded? We want it flat, so we're going to pull it out and squish it. Pull it out and squish it, and that is going to give us a nice shape to our basket. And it's so pretty on the inside because of that double-sided paper. Okay, so now take your pretty thing, whether you stamped it or used a cutout or cut it out of your designer series paper, and I've got examples to show you of all of those. Actually, before I stick that on, you can just add your label, or you can just leave it plain if you want, but we're not going to leave it plain. So just shape that bow the way you want it. Cut off the excess. And so like that is super cute just with the tag. But since we have this cute little bunny, let's go ahead and tuck him in. We'll go behind the ribbon here, right in the center. This is such a nice platform for putting any pretty thing. There, isn't that cute? Okay, but now if you don't have Easter grass, or if you just want it to match perfectly, let me show you how easy it is. So pick any color out of your designer series paper or whatever you've used, and cut it at 3.5 inches and just throw it in your paper trimmer. And we're just cutting it into thin little strips. I'm not even gonna measure. I'm just pushing this down, and oh my gosh, this is so fun to me. I feel like a machine. And I don't know how much you need. Maybe that's good enough. I'm not sure. But so you can see they're all different widths, and I just don't care. This is just kind of this, you want this to look handmade. Now check this out. This is the new mini corrugated embossing folder, and I'm just going to throw these on here. Now if you are very particular, you can line these up, but I just throw them in here, trying to make sure they're not overlapping like too much, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I even put like double this amount in here, and it still worked. Okay, check this out. Isn't that fantastic? Such great texture, and it's going to coordinate absolutely perfect with your project. Now grab that whole stack, and then I just took them in my hands and just kind of gently crushing them up a little bit, just kind of curving them like that so they'll fit in our basket, and put them in. Isn't that so adorable, just picking up that green from his sweater? And now you can add all kind of goodies. I purposely did not buy myself jelly beans because I will eat them, absolutely all of them. These, for some reason, I can resist. Like, I will eat them, don't get me wrong. But look how many you can fit in there. Won't these be awesome for the grandkids or friends or your kids or a classroom full of kids? They will love them. Let me show you more examples. So this is one with just the label. This is one using the cutouts that came with that designer series paper, and there was a little butterfly. This one, I used the dies to cut that out of the designer series paper. And then this one, I stamped and I colored it in with Stampin' Blends markers. And instead of making this into a label, I stuck it right onto the basket and added the little bunny on the top. And that mouse was just so cute. I had to use it for something. I put out a new video every Friday, so I hope I'll see you back here next week. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and hit the bell to get notified so you don't miss out. Thanks so much for watching. Have a sunny day.